Live. And hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon for everybody is there, for everybody's going to come. We have today a very special guest, a person who is used to make YouTube things for us. And today I bring her here to make a nice interview. And of course, I'm thank you very much to coming. She is flowing with the one wheel, and she has lots of products. If you have the chance, go please to his Facebook channel, Instagram, and you have, of course, his YouTube channel where you're going to see lots of videos, lots of products. They're going to bring lots of new stuff that we're going to talk today about that. And let's have a nice day with you. Hello, how are you?
Hello,
Welcome.
I'm
And
good.
first of all, like I always ask, that is always the first question. How do you start, or how do you find this beautiful world of one wheels? What-
Okay, so like 2016, I think Josh was watching Sean Doris a lot on YouTube, and he saw him one wheeling, and he kind of got jealous. So neither of us have had any board sporting experience, and one wheels were kind of expensive. So we bought trotters. Trotters were less than $1,000, and we figured if we sucked at doing it, then whatever, we're out like $1,000. So we bought, yeah, like two trotters for both of us to ride around on. And they were a ton of fun. I had so much fun on my trotter. It was a ridiculous amount of fun. Josh is bringing a trotter. I'll show you. If you don't know what they are, they look like one wheels.
Yeah. Well, give me a
Yeah.
second. Give me a second.
Oh, see it?
Yeah.
This is a trotter. It's made in China. Ugh, take it back. It's heavy. But so we rode those for a year, had a stupid amount of fun on them, and then we decided the XR was coming out. We saw the range it had and how fast you could go on it, and we're like, okay, we gotta do it. We gotta just buy these. We know they're gonna be fun, and it changed my life. It's so much fun. It makes trotters look like a piece of crap. Like, it is so much fun.
That is beautiful. We have to see it here. Let's do
Oh
it.
yeah, I thought it was hot shit. I thought it was so cool.
That is the beginning for everybody. That is the
Yeah,
beautiful thing.
I'm like,
And what
watch me.
and what you think? What was the difference when you tried this one and then you changed for the XR?
Okay, so the difference with the trotter is that there's two sensors. There's a front sensor and a back sensor, so you had to have both feet on it at the same time.
Hmm.
So it takes off really fast. With one wheels, how it has the sensor only on the front, that messed with me for a while. I thought
Hmm.
that trotters were superior because I could just jump on it and go, and you couldn't do that with one wheels. But after one wheeling for a while, trotter is a lot harder to get that thing to go, and it's way more dangerous.
And of as weight is the same weight, or
It's
is
it's
not?
close to the same. There's not as much clearance with the trotter. You can't really do drops. Like the first day we got our one wheel, we took it out to trails and we were going to do a whole video like, hey, let's compare trotters to one wheels on trails. And the trotter, you couldn't even go off road. Like you could go on the grass a little bit, but on trails, it just stopped. Anything stopped it. Little tiny pebbles or little tiny
Mhm.
sticks stopped it. So the one wheel, like, completely took over.
You rocket with this one, huh?
Yeah,
That was amazing. Do you ride it, or you never ride it again?
I don't ride my trotter anymore. There's been a few times that my one wheel was in the shop and I'm like, oh, trotter around, but it's
You
not worth
said.
it just gets stuck. You can't really go that far. I remember I used to go get my nails done. It was like a half a mile away, and I'd have to charge my trotter to be able to ride back home. It was stupid.
Yeah. And then when you started with your when you started with your XR, what was the sensation for you?
Ha, this is my first day. It was amazing. Look at this. I was so stoked. I'm like, are you serious? I wouldn't be able to go off road like this at all on my trotter. And I'm going over these sticks, and I thought that stick was huge back then. Like, I could carve.
The wheel is bigger.
Yeah, yeah. That's one thing the Trouter has. It has a small, nimble wheel, and you can
Hmm.
do really tight like turns and circles. You
Hmm.
can't do that with the one wheel as easy, but if
You
you
can,
practice, you can start to figure it out. It's
yeah,
just
but
harder.
but with a pint you can do this the
Yeah,
same like the
probably.
other. Yeah. And
Day
and
one.
and when you see the power because of the power of this motor from the XR for the first board was is totally different.
It was so different.
And you say that is the thing I'm going to love it. Oh, I see so many videos for you falling.
Oh
That's
man.
that is the thing I like from you because you show to the people you following. Most of the people just show the good things, not the bad things. And I think that is fantastic from you because everybody is seeing what you do in real life. That is no faked. And that is like you said, do you try before another product or another before you try any of that you try another electro device or that was just jump direct to
No.
the one wheel.
Yeah, we just jumped right on the trotter. No experience. We weren't skateboarders. We didn't do anything. We didn't even
Mhm.
do sports in school. This was like the first athletic thing either of us have ever done. So, yeah.
It's like me. The first time I started with the one wheel, I was like, okay, let's try it. And today I cannot leave it. It's like something. Sometimes I listen to the guys and say, "Oh, one wheel is not for me," because the people don't understand. Lots of guys want to go fast, or maybe with the skateboards, maybe with other types of boards. One wheel is not for that. One wheel is for other things. It's a different control and everything. I sometimes I try to not want to speak to the person and try to change his minds because everybody have to love what they want. I cannot leave the one wheel. One wheel is like the day in my blood. And for you, is the same?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It completely changed my life. Like, I like nature. I always have, but I'm out there every day now. It's, I love it. The people you meet, just everything about One Wheel. It's life changing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then when you start to work it, as you imagine to say, okay, we're going to do like a channel of YouTube to show to the people the different things from there is there from what is there for the consumers of one wheels. Do you ever think that was an idea or that came later?
Oh, that's Josh's idea. So we have multiple different YouTube channels. He started out with one where he was doing like camera reviews, and he started
Hmm.
to realize how many people watch review channels. So then we got a purple mattress, and we started a new channel where we did a lot of mattress reviews and just random product reviews, and people love watching reviews. So once we got One Wheels, it was a no-brainer. Like, hey, let's do some One Wheel reviews. Maybe people will send us some free stuff, and we can just tell other people how awesome it is. So that's how
But
that
that was,
started.
that was amazing because you bring so lots of things for us, and I think that is information is very important for all of us. And I think that's why I ask you in private. Why do you stop it? I think everybody needs a break. Like me, I'm doing this live. Sometimes I'm going to stop a little, and I understand. I think that is very good for you to stop it and bring it something new later. And that's why I ask you in private. Do you going
Yeah,
to come back? Because everybody wants you to come back.
we're coming back. We have some videos lined up. Our weather, we always have to fight with weather, my work schedule, or other YouTube channels that we're trying to grow right now. But we have a few planned videos that should be coming out pretty soon since the weather's getting nicer and we can spend more time outside.
And you feel that you feel that the companies support your idea when you start the channel because you have
Yeah.
slow lives.
The only one that I think that they didn't appreciate is our. I don't remember what video it was. If it was just a straight uh Fender video,
Hmm.
but we were doing some kind of Fender review, and Josh said that FM's Fender is crappy because we've had like four or five and they've all broken really fast. If it falls on its side, it breaks. And we didn't have that issue with any other Fender. So a day later, FM came out with a video talking about how
Oh,
awesome their Fender was. So he kind of took that as a hit. I don't know if it was a direct hit or not, but it was a coincidence that we just said, hey, this is crappy. And then they're like, this isn't crappy. So it was
yeah, but
kind of
that is
funny.
why that is your opinion, and you have the right to give your opinion. And that's why I love you guys, and that's why I think that is very sad that you stopped for me, and that's why I'm going to be the first one to say come back, do more videos because that's what we need. Persons who give you tell you the truth.
Well, we'll come back, and that's what all of our reviews on all of our channels. We love to just be honest with people. We don't care if somebody gives us something to review. We're going to tell you if it sucks or not.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want to buy something that isn't worth buying.
that is lots of money we are paying.
Yeah,
That is simple like that, and you are in the other side. If the people going to meet you, they want to know. They're going to look at you and say, "Hey, you say that the product was good and that product was bad," and
yeah,
that is not very good for you guys. That's why I think what you are doing is right. You have to do it like this, and the two of you they work very good. If you have guys the chance, I'm going to leave all the links here from them. Please go there, subscribe, leave a like. Don't forget giving a like and writing a message, making some questions. That is going to help a lot the channel to grow up. That they can bring in more content for you guys, and it's not because of the money, because we don't do so much money like the people think. We do more this for the fun, for give you information, lots of information. But you today you have lots of followers. I see that your channel is close to 3,000 persons, and that is very good. That is a
yeah.
fantastic. I think that is a big compliment, and that's why I think the people are loving your work. Then I have another question. You, as a rider, what you like more in your one wheel to do?
What's my favorite thing? Probably
Hmm.
tricks. We live in a small little city. There's no trails around here. We have to drive like 30 minutes to get to some
Hmm.
good trails. We have a bike path that connects a lot of the state together, which is pretty cool. And we'll go down there and hit the bike path a few times, but I really like just going around and playing on curbs and learning new tricks and doing drops, and I think it's fun. I didn't do that as a kid. I didn't have a skateboard and I always wanted to. I was just
Hmm.
really chicken to. So I it's a lot of fun to do it now. It's like living out a dream.
That is beautiful what you said. That is very nice of you. And for you, we are starting very good. So the other thing, what I want for you as a rider, as a one wheeler, what is important for you as for your one wheel, having a speed. Uh, uh, is more the control of the board, that you can make lots of good and fun things with the board. Do you think we need more speed in on one wheel or more power?
I mean, speed is fun. I like going fast. I'd be okay with more power just because it would give me control at going 20 miles an hour. I
Hmm.
don't know if I really need to go faster than 20 miles an hour. I just
Hmm.
want that control to know that, hey, I'm safe. I'm not going to nosedive. That would be
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I think the
Yeah.
nosedive is the terrible thing for all of us. I think that is the only problem we have with is the. Then for you, what you think, like opinion from you, what you like maybe that the your one wheel needs to have? Do you think you need more range, like big battery? Do you think we need a bigger motor? Do you think what do you think they have to improve for you?
I don't know. I break my controller a lot. If they'd make the controller more durable so that the things that I break on it, like everybody breaks their headlights,
Mm-hmm.
everybody breaks those little. I break those little clips a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So just a more durable case or
Product.
something. I don't know. I don't know anything about electronics. Do something so I don't break it as often.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you for you, the person. I know that you don't know, but there's things that you broken that is not so fun. Like me, I like to have more range, but I speak with another guy who said to me that the range is not the important thing. For me, I think the range is okay. I think there is more important things that we need in our one wheel, and I. Today I understand them. That's why I like to listen from you. Maybe you don't know nothing of electronic, but you are talking about one thing. There is stuff that break a lot, and that's the
Yeah.
way I think these guys have to listen to us and say, okay, they say to us, the YouTubers, these guys who ride a lot, and they know that is not okay. Let's try to change that to make the community happy. That's what I think too. And for you as a rider, do you like to ride? I know that I understand that you break your lights and everything, but what you like? You like to ride in the evening, or you more in a day as a rider?
I like a good morning, afternoon cruise. Nighttime cruises are fun. Doing trails at night. I love trails at night as long as
Hmm.
you have a really good flashlight. That's probably my favorite, honestly, trails at night.
Hmm.
But more more days than not, I'm out like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon playing around when it's nice and warm outside. I like sunshine.
Yeah, that is good. And where you live? Where do you live?
I'm
Where
in
do you live?
Ohio.
Okay, where do you I live in a small town too, like you, and sometimes it's good because you don't have no stress. You can do everything you want. But do you have more riders who ride with you, the two of you, or just the two of you together?
We'll go to the city about a half hour away, and sometimes I think last time we met up there was like 12 of us that met up. But in our town, it started out the two of us. One of our friends just got one, and then there's two other people. One person I haven't met yet, but I've seen him in the wild. I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
stop him; he was too quick. But yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
there's 5 of us. There's 5 of us in town now.
Better than me. I'm the only one.
Oh yeah, yeah. We started out the only one. At least I always had Josh. So, because it's
Yeah,
fun. It's fun riding with friends.
with me was another person was with the pint, and then he buy the XR, and now he have to leave because his job he have to go to another city very
Aw.
far from, and then I'm again alone here in my small village. Sometimes I have to go 30 kilometers, or I don't know, miles, maybe 25 miles away or a little more to find with the guys, go and see the guys. But in my small city I don't have no one. That's why that is good you and Josh can enjoy it, the two of you. And now you have a new friend that is very good
Yeah.
for the two of you. I just want to say hello to everybody is coming. Now he's one of the guys that is. York. York is one guy from Germany. He's a very good rider. He was in a Flow Light Fest days 2 years. He's a very good one wheel rider. Thank you for coming. I want to say to the true sniper, hello. I want to say to Mark and everybody is coming. Thank you for coming. We are having a nice, very nice chat. And if you want to go there, subscribe. I'm going to leave all the links from them there. Go there, help the guys. They need support. I think that is very important. There's lots of videos. You're going to love it, and that is very good for the community to help each other. Now, I want to ask you another thing. Is like this. For you as a rider, what type of wheel do you like to ride? A slick, or you like this off-road tire?
So my favorite tire so far has been the Float Life's Trail Pro. I think is what it
Mm-hmm.
is. Josh has one. I don't have one. But besides that, I really like the Whisper from Flight
Okay.
Fins. That
Mm-hmm.
tire, you get so many miles off that tire, and you can go so fast.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that tire too. But between trail and slick, I don't think there's that big of a deal. Like when I was on Float Life Fest 3,
Hmm.
Everybody had to tread a tire on the off-road course going down whatever that thing is. Stop.
Hmm.
Josh
I
is
don't know
messing
the name.
with me.
Don't worry. I don't know the names too. We are the two the same. Don't worry. You just that is the important thing. I don't know too.
Yeah. So when we were doing that, everyone had to tread a tire, and it rained, and they got so much mud stuck in the treads of their tire. I was on my Whisper, so I had no issues with my treads getting mud stuck in them. So I feel like it gave me an advantage at that
Okay.
time. And doing trails, like I really don't notice the difference between the two. Uh, yeah. Sometimes the treads feel like they might slow you down a little bit, but
Hmm.
I also don't know if that's true or if that's just like a mindset because I feel like they do. You know what I mean? Like a placebo
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah. Like me, I was with the I was with the Vegas tire, and I was off road with my friends. And today I have off road. I have the I don't I have to see what's the name. Is the 6.0? I don't know. And no, the 5.5. And I don't feel difference. I ride with the two of them. For me it's just important to enjoy myself. I have here a question here is will you go to the Drick surfs event next week?
I wish. It looks like a lot of fun, but we're trying to save to move out of the apartment that we live in. So we're just going to go to Float Life Fest this year, and I'm going to,
Maybe we come too, huh?
yeah, yeah.
We are just waiting that they open the doors for us. The problem is we are blocked here. Nobody lets us go in a moment, but maybe we're going to see everybody there. We are trying to.
Hey, if you can go, totally go. It's so much fun. It's such a great time. Everybody is awesome. Justin is awesome. It's fun.
My friends was there from Germany. There is in a tree, in a third event, and the guy said that was fantastic. That was like crazy. That was the best thing they made in his life. York, the
Yeah.
guy who make you the question, who was there, is going to come here to interview. I think I have a photo from him because he received a T-shirt or something like that. But I think that is amazing. Last year we want to go, but because of this COVID-19, nobody can travel, and we cannot go because we rent one wheels in America, and then we go to the event. For us, is the only way because we cannot fly with the one wheels.
Yeah.
Then we that I think that is very sad, but that is the only option, and we're going to do it like this.
And at least you
Uh,
can. At least you can rent them from someone, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But what is the plan? We're going to go maybe 10 persons all together, and I hope that they open the. I see the last time that is going to be in September, and I hope that they're going to open for all of us. It's very important for us to travel and go there because I think that is amazing event. Uh, I'm just going to show you. Maybe you know him. I don't know if you know him or not. That is this guy in white, and there was about 2 years. The three of them, they are from Germany.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he actually looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, that is York. And the other one is Igna, and the other one I don't know. I know that is Igna. That is this one is York because they are good friends for me, and I ride with them. York is very good riding. He's very fast, and yeah, the other one, Igna, he has three one wheels. He's a fanatic for one wheel, and of course, I think that is so nice. I never see a big group in Facebook like the one wheels. You have now close to 30,000 members inside,
Yeah,
and
there's a ton.
that is a lot. That
There's
is
a
a lot.
ton.
That means that everybody loves this sport. That is not just us talking about. Then you, as a rider, what type of what do you use? Do you like to use fender, or you just use in the winter, or what is your option?
So it rains here a lot. Our boards are badgered. I'm friends with Robert Allen, and everybody should use Badger Wheel because Badger kit is really nice and it does help out your board a lot. But I'm still afraid to go through the rain. I'm still afraid to go through puddles. And so if I'm going out after it rained and there's some puddles, that's usually the only time I use a fender. Besides that, like,
Mhm.
I don't like going through mud with the fender because it builds up. I don't like going through snow because it builds up and I feel like it's going to mess up my motor.
Yeah.
I don't really know if it will or not, if I'm just making this up, but it sounds good. So I don't do it.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I don't like to use the fender too so much. I'm a person who like to use more without. I think, but it's an option. When, like me in Germany, you have to use a lot because it's always raining. Always raining. You
Yeah.
come in the summer when you see it. Like yesterday was a fantastic weather. Today is raining, and you say that is not possible.
Did you badger your board?
Yeah. How about that? I think is like this. Do you understand? If you love the sport, it's sometimes it's difficult for you. You want to go out and you want to enjoy it, and you don't have that option because it's too much raining, and then you cannot come out. That is very sad. Sometimes we have to stick here 2 months without going out, and that is very bad
Yeah.
for us as riders. Is very bad to see the board there stopping and we cannot use it. For you as a rider, what was for you one of the moments that you say that happened, something that was not very good for you, and you or you fall, or you are something happened that was you have to stop or something like that?
Um, I I broke my ankle. What was I doing? Flight fins. I had flight fins on, and
Hmm.
I wasn't used to them. And I was at a skate park. It's not the flight fins' fault. It's my fault. So don't get afraid of flight fins.
Hmm.
I just wasn't experienced and didn't know what I was doing. I was at a skateboard park and I was playing on one of the ramps, and it was way too slick and I was way too new. And I slid off, and I got my foot stuck between the ramp and my flight
Hmm.
fin. And before I could fix myself, I kind of fell backwards and it snapped my ankle. That kind of
Ooh.
sucked. And then after I broke my ankle, so that happened, and I started to get better, and I was taking a shower, and my husband scared me in the shower, thinking it was funny, and I stepped down, and I ended up snapping it again. And then once that started to heal, I was walking, and I stepped in a crack, and then boom, did it again. So that injury took a while to heal.
And that is difficult because you cannot ride.
Yeah, so after that, I started doing like dancing exercises and a lot of
Hmm.
like foot and ankle physical therapy and really
Hmm.
build up the strength in my ankle because I got tired of it just breaking
Hmm.
and cracking all the time. So I feel better about it.
That is beautiful. That is the,
Yeah.
yeah, that is the best way. But you talk about that the fingers. Do you use it, or is not one thing that you like to use it so much?
The what? I'm sorry.
The fat finger. What's the
The fins, the
yeah,
flight
the
fins.
fins. Yeah.
They're hard. They're really hard. Like I would like to use them more, but they're jumping with that is no joke, and my leg strength is not strong.
Hmm.
Like people like Jamie T make it look so easy, where they're jumping over fire. It is not easy. I give all of those people mad props because it is so hard. So they're fun. I just, after hurting myself and I know how clumsy I am, I'm better off without them just because for me, I could bail faster.
Okay, and you like to and the other thing you like to make so much tricks is better sometimes to be free.
Yeah, and I mean, there's really cool flight fin tricks. Like
Hmm.
Ori does all kinds of cool tricks, and I'm friends with those guys. Like flight fins are awesome, but
Hmm.
I'm just not talented enough for them. I'm not strong enough for them.
Yeah, and what is the foot pads that you like more to use it?
Right
Foot
now,
pads.
my
Yeah.
foot pad, I'm using the High Cush from the Float Life.
Hmm.
I really
Okay.
like it. I
Okay, that is
had
good.
the Viper for a while. That one
Hmm.
was nice too. But yeah, I really like the Float Life's
That
Cush pad.
yeah, I know that. I think the Flow Lives they are making lots of good stuff for all of us.
Oh yeah.
And they have good riders. We're going to have we're going to have the guys here too. They're going to come here. They changed the shop. I know about 2 months, and I speak with them and I say, "Oh, wait a minute, we have to change everything. Then we're going to come to your channel." And I think that is beautiful them because I'm a small channel and they're going to come.
Yeah,
It's not.
they're good people. They're awesome
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. I speak with all of them, and I think that is beautiful for us to see the community supporting small channels and not saying, "Okay, you are not." I received some from some companies. I don't know you as a channel if you received something like that, but I received from some persons telling me if you don't have 4Ks, I'm not going to come to your channel. And I say, okay, that is life.
Who needs
If you
them? Who needs them? Screw them.
yeah, that's the right way. And then what you I just telling for me, that's I just want I'm not positive in energy. I think that I just want to explain that you see how flow how the guys they are. They don't look how many persons you have in the channel. They look to the actions, and
Yeah, they
they
just
come
want to
to
grow the
support.
sport. They want to
Yeah,
grow it.
yes,
Be
like
part
you
of
and
it.
me.
Yep.
Like you and me, we just want to have fun and enjoy it and forget about the problems in life. There is lots of problems. Then the other thing, what I want to ask you, grip tape. Do you have a special grip tape that you use, that you like to use, or is not?
Again, the float life. I really like the float life grip tape. It lasts a long time. Like the stock grip tape, that first day that we took our one wheels out for the very first time and did the dirt trail, it ruined the grip tape and there is no like stickiness left to it
Okay.
anymore. So the float life, it lasts a long time. I feel nice
Yeah.
and gripped in. I also like pro ride pads. Those are pretty nice
Yeah.
too if you want
It's
more of
good.
a softer feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is that I don't know. That is good. And I see that I'm going to show to everybody there. I like to show because I think they support a lot the companies around the world, and I think that is important for us to talk about them. We are not winning no money with them. We are just giving a free idea for everybody there to know that is a good product, and of course support these guys because they do
Yeah.
lots of things for the community. They are one of the guys who work a lot, the complete group for all of us. And if you have a chance, I know that in Europe is easy for you to find all these products. It's very difficult for you to find for one wheels. That way, here you're going to find everything, and I think it's going to be easy for you. And for you, how many time do you lose for week training and riding uh, to get better and better with your skills in your one wheel?
Ah, again, it just kind of goes along with the weather. If the weather is
Yes.
good, usually I try to go out and ride around. And anytime I'm riding, we're practicing tricks or trying to go fast or doing trails. And I'm the only girl around this area, so
Mhm.
I guess I'm
That is
trying to prove
beautiful.
myself. Yeah, I guess
That
I'm
is
trying to prove
beautiful.
myself. So when I do things like I tried to do this big stair step in Dayton a couple weeks ago, and I didn't hit it. I just didn't go fast enough. It was a weird come up. So I was kind of down about it, and my husband looked at me and he's like, "Look at all these guys. You're the only person that tried it." I'm like, okay, yeah. So I like to push really hard, and so when I'm on trails, I want to go fast. I want to be ahead of all the guys. Like
You have
I
in
feel like I'm always training.
Hey, you are doing the right thing. I support you all the time, and very nice that you have a fantastic husband that supports you, and
Yeah.
that is the important thing for all of us. And that's why I say to the community, we have to support, and this is a place for everybody. We are all the same. There is not. I see in 2019 this girl who went to the all the boys. She is with I think. 15 years in a flow for with a one wheel fest. I don't know a name from her, but she went from all the boys, and I was like, wow, she can ride nice. And I think that's what we need. We need more girls. We need more this positive energy from you girls and from everybody, not just from you. And that's why I support it. That's why I make every week girls here. This month is going to be the girls one wheel girls months, and I want to bring lots of them. And today is very sad that it's not a girl here interviewing you. I'm here. I'm trying to do my best, but for you to be comfortable. But the other question, what I'd like to ask to you is like this: um, uh, for you, do you like I know that you like to have lots of fun with the skills and everything, but do you like to go riding off road a lot? Like now, I'm seeing your husband riding,
Hmm.
and he's very fast too. He
We
was the third. Yeah, he's place.
Yeah,
Uh,
he did great. He didn't think he was going to do that good. And I'm like, you
and
came out because I raced down right before he did. So I saw him flying out. Like, you went fast at the end. He
but
did
don't forget,
awesome.
he was with a camera in his hand.
Right? And he was talking the whole time.
Yeah, that's what you have to think. When he was out with the camera, maybe he's going to go faster
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he
because
would have.
everybody who understands with the camera riding. When you are with the camera, you don't have the same balance that when we are without the camera. Then, if he came with the third place with the camera and knows and the other thing speaking, that is impressive, and we have
Hmm.
to. That is very, very nice. That's why, for you, do you love to ride off road, going downhill?
Oh man, it's so much fun. I love off road. That's why we're trying to move out of this apartment. We're trying to move somewhere to where we can have trails in our backyard. Like, that's the reason we're trying to move and why we're not doing very many competitions this year. Off road, yeah, off road is the best. If we were out there all the time, or we
And
would be out there all the time if we could, if it wasn't so far to drive. And everything stays wet here. We went to a spot where there's trails like a town away, and all of the trails turned into a lake. So I don't feel like it's going to be dried out until the middle of summer.
yeah, that is very good. I hope that you find something very good for the two of you to ride it. I think that is very important that we are going to see here now. You're riding. I see this video. I think that is uh, fantastic. It's not easy. You have to have lots of skills and lots of balance. That's for all the guys who never try it one wheel or maybe just try one time. Balance is one of the important things for you guys. You have to have lots of balance, and then you're going to achieve it. But and you have to have trust. What is your what you say to the persons who are starting? What is your advice?
Honestly, like you just said, you have to trust yourself. The times that I've got hurt the worst were times that I didn't trust myself. I thought that I was there was one time when we first got our boards, we were in Colorado and we were going on a bike trail, and the turn turned so hard and so fast, and there was some running
Hmm.
water coming, and I thought that I was going to crash into the running water, just not knowing how to do it right. So I jumped off my board and I ended up hurting myself so bad. I have permanent scars on my body from doing that, to where if I would have just stayed on my board and did the turn, I would have been fine. Most of my tricks, if I give up on myself halfway into it, that's when I hurt myself. If I just commit 100% of the way, I'll be fine. Commit.
And I think the important thing is that's like a question for you is train and train hard. Then you're going to
Yeah,
do it better and better and better. Don't give up.
that
That is one of the important things because I see lots of person. I'm going to tell like yesterday. Yesterday was three friends here with me, and they fall a lot. And I say to them, "Don't stop. You have to continue. The beginning is always difficult. Not the first time is not going to be just flowers. It's going to be difficult. That's why I
yeah.
always say to everybody that I see lots of persons who speak of one wheels, and they speak very negative about them. They say, "Oh, I try it. I didn't like." And I always say, the first try is not going to be easy.
Mm-mm.
Give it a second chance. And then maybe you're going to see that is beautiful. What is your opinion? Don't you think it's the
No,
same?
I agree. I highly agree. If you're having a hard time, find somebody else that rides. Maybe they'll be able to teach you something. Going to the events is great, because just doing like meetups with people in the same state as me, and in the beginning being that slow person and somebody saying, hey, do this instead, lean with the hill instead of putting your foot down against it. Like, it's good to go out, and if you can find other people, have other people ride and teach you things if
Mhm.
you are new.
I think that is very important. I think listen to the other persons is very important. I
Hmm.
think what you said now, it was the best way. You don't have to think you're going to know everything. You have to learn every day. You're going to learn and learn. And if you guys there don't understand about one wheel is a sport that we are starting now. We are starting to doing new stuff, new tricks, new things. Now we are coming to the level that I think maybe I hope in some years we're going to be in the Olympics with this sport. I
That'd
think
be
this sport,
awesome.
I think that will be very awesome for all of us. I think we deserve it. I think there is lots of good riders there, ladies, boys, everybody is doing so much thing that we can bring that to Olympic sports, and that will be going to open the door for all or extreme sports too. But there is lots of companies like Red Bull, like what's the name? Energy. This American, not Red Bull, the other one.
Monster.
Yeah, Monster. That is like two companies that can support us a lot, and we can create bigger events, and that is going to bring more and more attention to the young guys who are starting now, and that is going to be very very nice. We're going to have here in 77 of April Dominic, that was the winner of
Dominic's
2019.
cool. Yeah,
this
he's a cool
this
kid.
kid this kid is amazing. He can do every sport. I was looking to his background and I said this kid can do everything. He's like
Yeah, he
he's
has
very
no fear. I remember the
yeah.
first time riding with him. We were in Colorado again, beginning of us having our one wheels. I think we had our one wheels for like a month, 2 months max before we did this.
Mhm.
And we were there for Race for the Rail. And we met up with Justin and Dominic. And they're like, hey, let's go do some trails. We're like, all right, cool. We'll do some trails with you. We're from like flatland. We're not used to mountains. We're not used to like sideways
Mhm.
floating and stuff. And so doing trails with them was insane. It was all rocks and straight downhills. I got off my board so many times to walk down because I had no idea what to do. And he's like, oh man, it's just real technical. You just gotta go around this rock and bunk that rock, and then you kind of go downhill a little bit. Like, acting like it was the easiest thing ever. And it was so hard. He just has so much confidence. That kid, but he's every right to be confident. I saw him do what did he do? Did a bonk body varial the
Yeah.
second time that he tried. Like, he's
Yeah,
wild.
yeah, sometimes I listen to him speaking and I say, oh, I tried it yesterday one time and I do it. Oh, it's easy.
Yeah, yeah.
And you say and
And he
lots
has every right to be that cocky because he does it. Like, he says it and then he does it. It's great.
I was seeing the last time I interview with him, and I say that this kid is going to have a fantastic future, and I think he's going to bring lots of young guys and young girls. This year was fantastic for me, and 2019 because this girl wins the event as the young riders, and I think that was very beautiful to see she riding the way she rides. She showed that this sport don't have there is no color, no what's the name in English? Don't you don't have no
Like,
man,
no
no right.
limits.
Yeah, no
No.
limits for everybody can come and everybody can do this sport and nobody's better than us. And the other thing, what I like more in this sport, that we are bringing the girls and the boys together in the same race. I think
Yep.
that is beautiful, not separating the things. I think there is lots of girls there. They ride very, very, very good, and they can challenge the boys, and that is going to make the sport more interesting. And I think that is beautiful. And that's why I want to show something here that is from you. That is like a small video, and let's talk about this.
Oh
What?
man. So this was me trying to get into last year's Race for the Rails. Look, this is what I was talking about Colorado. I had no idea what I was doing. I had that was so humbling. We thought we were like top shit. We thought we were awesome, and then we got there and we were not awesome. Anyways, so I'm showing stuff, showing how much I improved and trying to get to Race for the Rails.
When
All
you
my
think
little
you're going to,
tricks and
and you think you're going to be next year, you're going to try it again?
Um, so with them, the way that they're doing it this year, they're going to three different races, and then
Hmm.
whoever gets the top spot in those three races go in. So since
Hmm.
we're not planning on going to any of those races right now, I don't see me going in this year
Yeah.
unless if for some reason I know they're doing one of the races in North Carolina. So if for some reason we decide, all right, screw it, we can take some money, let's go do this, we'll do that one, and maybe I'll win, and maybe I'll be lucky. But
I hope that you come. I hope that you come. I think that is very good for all of us. I think we need you. The girls need you too there. I hope that you have the chance to go there. I support you. I know that your men support you a lot.
no,
Uh,
thank you.
yeah, that is the important thing. Having a family together with you is not always that you see a man and a woman who like the same sport. Sometimes they have different tastes, and the way that you have it, you have a person that support you in everything, and you have to support him. And like me, I have my wife. My wife don't like the one wheel. Is not, but she comes with a bike with me, and she tries to just to be there. That is the same thing. Sometimes
Yeah.
we don't have to like everything, but of course, you have this chance. If you have the opportunity, don't lose it. Go there, show to the girls that that you are very good, that you love this sport, that you want to bring more girls here to this sport. Show them that you are prepared to have fun.
Yeah.
First of all, fun. You have to have fun.
Yep.
If you don't win, you have your fun. You have your win. Sometimes you win and don't going to bring you nothing. The important thing, of course, winning is very good, but if you don't
Having
win,
fun is
having
way
fun.
more important. That kind of holds me back sometimes because at Float Life Fest, I really enjoy doing night trails, like I said, with the big cameras and flashlights, and we're out with all of our friends, and we're all just going wild with our glow sticks. I bring a crap ton of glow sticks every year, so we're all glowing out in the woods. Like it's hard to say, okay, guys, I got a race tomorrow. I should probably go to bed. I want to be out there till 2 a.m. having fun, you know? So then when the morning comes and it's race time, I'm always like, oh man, why did I do that? But I don't regret it. Having fun is the top
Just
thing.
enjoy it. Just enjoy.
Yeah.
I tell to you, and that is my opinion. I think we have to. Uh, uh, um, for me, the important thing is we have to enjoy it from the morning to the night. We don't have to stop. I think I'm very sad because my friends was all of them in Flow Lives, and for this time I was in I see my friends everybody in the Flow Lives, and I was in Germany, and I was like and they said I have the best time of my life,
Yep,
and
you
I was
missed
like,
out.
and I was, and you see the picture and you see the videos, and then you see this video, you see 100 and more one wheels together to start the race, and
Yep.
everybody is showing with the camera, my friend, look how many one wheels do you have here. And I was like, I lose it. And he said, this is crazy,
Uh,
this is like, I never see something like this. And that was like, because yeah, I was in lots of events, maybe you was in lots of events, and you know sometimes it's skateboards together with one wheels, with a bikes, everything is together, but seeing so many one wheels together, just one wheels in a
just
same event is like
being
boom.
in that event was intense. Trying to like and watching it, you see all everybody filter down and filter in. I was right next to Bodie, so I'm like, Bodie's going to do awesome. I'm going to follow his direction and just go with him. So as I'm going around, you hear everybody crashing behind you into each other. Like it was a lot,
That
but it
was
was fun.
it's like I think it's like this, that is you, it's like I always say, there is one time in life that you're never going to forget it. Something.
Yeah,
And I think this event maybe is going to be another events. I think that is going to be another events, but I think this event is going to be like the beginning of a big of something very big. But
I hope so.
this one, I think that is like the starting. It's like that is going to everybody's going to remember because uh, that was like I cannot find no words. I think that the ones who was there, they can describe it. This thing I cannot describe it. I can just be upset because I was not there.
It was just magical. It was so
Yeah,
awesome.
and I just going to show some things that happened there. I think that is very funny because that was not just a race. You can do lots of stuff there. Was different things you can do it, like tricks and everything. And you see here the guys having lots of fun. And I think that is the beautiful thing about this sport. You can do lots of things. Cook how many people sits there having a nice time, having enjoying seeing his friend doing some tricks. Oh, there is the guy from Germany. The three of them. Oh,
Oh,
I didn't.
nice. Just chilling, chilling
Yeah,
on the
that's
grass.
just enjoying the friends riding. And for you as a rider, when you see as you wait for so many people there, like it was.
What was that? I'm sorry.
As you expect that to come so many people that
Oh, man. So we went to Float Life Fest too, and there was a decent amount of people, but it was still like closer. Everybody kind of
uh-huh.
camped around the same area. We all hung out with each other for the most part. This was huge. I wasn't like I knew there'd be more people there, but I'm pretty sure it doubled what was there at Float Life Fest too. So it was cool though. It was so cool seeing so many people and like you said, the big mass start race. Like just
Look
people
at
were
this.
awesome and everybody was so nice.
Look at this. This is like crazy.
Oh man, here we
And you
go.
said, yeah, that is like it's like you look at how fast this guy is here. Everybody was like lots of guy crashing and having
Yeah.
accidents, but everybody was laughing. Everybody was having a good time. And you are like, look at this guy with the camera. Everybody, nobody. Hey, here's the Ace Chris coming in there. There is lots of good riders. We have lots of good
Oh, that
riders.
guy just knocked
Is that-
out. That was a bad thing. And one person fell. Like you had to pay such good attention not to run into them.
yeah, but that was very, very,
Oh, there
very,
was
very
someone
good.
else.
There is always someone. Do you make any videos of this or?
You know what? I don't know. I think Josh was doing tire
Mhm.
changes and I was just in the race freaking going. So I don't think he did any videos of this.
But that is just magic. You see how many? It was more than 100 riders
I,
there.
I was going to say there's another video online where you can like see everybody mass start from like a drone and
Okay.
there's just so many people.
Yeah, I have to
So
find it.
many. I don't even
I,
know. If you went on Float Life Fest,
yeah,
their
yeah.
Facebook or something, they'd probably have it.
Yeah, let me see here. But we continue to talk. And for you, as a rider, that something was damage in your one wheel in all this time?
Have I broke my one wheel this whole time? Is that what
Yeah,
you're?
in this all time that you ride, do you have any issue with your one wheel?
Yeah, I've oh wait, I don't even know how many times I've had to send my one wheel back. The first time I did it was before Josh really knew anything about them, so it was just for a headlight cable because it was under warranty. So I'm like, oh, why
Hmm.
not? I'll just send it in, and the headlight cables aren't that hard to fix if you have somebody. I think there's all the Stoke shops around of people that
Hmm.
know how to fix stuff, so it's not necessary to send your board in for that. But I didn't know any better. And then I don't know, my boards. I'm rough on my boards. Doing drops could be really hard on your boards. Doing nudges without really knowing how to do nudges
Hmm.
is really hard on your board. Since I have better control at my tricks now, and I have a better idea of what I'm doing and what you're supposed to do. I haven't been breaking my board as much, but in the beginning, I feel like I've gone through at least 3 or 4 controllers.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is a lot.
yeah.
For me, I having a wish with my sensor. There is always disconnection, and I cannot find the problem why is always disconnection.
Oh, that's
And
weird.
that is very weird. And the guys here in Germany one of the guys he fix everything for us here. He said, Nelson, I don't know what is that, and that is not safe for you to ride, and maybe I'm planning to buy a new one
Like a
because
new foot pad.
yeah, I tried a new footpad. Don't
And
change
it
nothing.
really? Oh
No,
yeah,
no.
that stinks.
That is, and they don't know. Maybe I have to buy. Then I say maybe if I find another one, I'm going to. Maybe I'm. I don't know, but that is not safe for me. I have two. In the last 2 months, I have two big nosedives because that was working perfect, and for 1 second to the other second, disconnected. That's why I'm asking if you have any problems with your. Yeah, here is the from the Flow Lives. Uh, and that's why I ask you if you have any problems, any wishes with that, maybe. And
I've had foot my sensor issues, but that was kind of my fault in being lazy. I had my pro ride pads on, and like I said, it's wet here a lot, so the pad started to get eaten up on the sides. I'm hard on my board. I slide with the nose a lot when I bail out on tricks, and so the whole edges were coming up, and a bunch of dirt got built up underneath it, so it
mhm,
started ghosting on me. But I switched out my grip tape, and it was fine.
how do you use your nose? More to the front, more to the back? How do you
Yeah,
ride it? Or you
I
change it?
I do. I slide with my nose a lot, and so the edges kind of get messed up. They
Okay,
don't stay. The wood gets cracked pretty quick.
okay, okay. And the other question, what I liked for you to is like this. Uh, as a rider, you as a girl who ride a lot, uh, what is the safety that you say to all the girls or the older boys there that they have is the Dominic. What you say? What is the safety that you recommend for the girls who are starting to use?
My wrists are important to me, so I never leave my house without wrist guards on. I really like one. No, hold on. Flatland 3D. Flatland
Hmm.
3D have really good wrist guards. I like helmets. If you're
Hmm.
brand new, I highly recommend some G form pads for your knees and your elbows, especially if you're going to do trail riding or try
Hmm.
tricks. My knees do not look the same anymore from trying
Yeah.
other knee pads, and it just them moving. G forms stay in place. They're really
Yeah.
nice, and you can hide them under your jeans so people don't know you have them on.
Yeah, that is the one of the things. I think that is important. Safety is very important. I say to all of you guys, first of all, in one wheel, very important. The hands, you have to use it
Everybody
because
use
of
their wrists.
yeah, yeah. That is the. I know that is a guy here. That is one of the guys who was there with you, and he has a problem. He has a problem with the. He has a problem with the nosedive, and he broke the two hands.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yes.
Man, yeah, and I feel like breaking your joints like that, you're gonna have problems with them for a while.
He has problems.
Ugh.
That is no chance that you don't have no. Is not a nice thing. I always tell to everybody, watch it. Uh, but that safety is always very important. The other thing, what I like to ask you is like this: do you now? I'm seeing this video. That's why. Do you think is so heavy the one wheel? Do you think it was easy to make some board a little not so heavy?
I mean, it would be nice if it wasn't so heavy. It's super heavy to carry, especially if you're going up a mountain that you can't, that's too steep and you have to pick it up and carry it. I think it's heavy.
But do you think if it's not so heavy, is going to be all good for you to make some maneuvers?
I
Because
I feel like it might make things easier if it wasn't so heavy.
yeah, but the important
Yeah.
thing, I think that is going to be very good for all of us. I think that is going to change everything. If they put it a little not so easy today, there is lots of batteries there. They are not so heavy, and maybe they can bring something. Do you think in the next months or this year, do you think they're going to bring something new for all of us?
Oh man, I really want to buy a new one wheel just to have two. We have three, but one of them isn't working right now. So I just want two for myself, but I keep holding out like, man, what if I buy this and then they say, hey, new one wheel this year? Because I really want to get a new one, but I don't know. I don't
That's why
know.
I'm asking you, because I want to buy a new one. If you have
Yeah.
if you have listened to something that is going to come something new out, and I'm
I
going to
haven't
wait a
heard.
little.
I haven't heard anything. Josh is usually good at keeping up on that stuff, and he hasn't said anything yet. I figure if something new is going to come out, they'll say something, Thanksgiving time, Black Friday time, get the word out.
Yeah,
But
I
who
think that
knows?
will be important because I want to buy a new one. If you know something, of course, that is going to be easy for me.
Right?
I think that is going to be, yeah, because I have to buy a new one, and I think that will be great. I don't know how many times they don't do a new one because they make the pint and they don't do nothing else. I think there is more than 2 years they don't have another a new one. I think there is.
Yeah.
I think there is more. I think there is time they come out with something good for us because it's going to be very important, and everybody's waiting for the new one. That's
Yeah.
why I don't buy it till this moment a new one, because I was thinking this summer they're going to bring something for us, but we never know how it's going to work. It. Then we're going to come to the last questions, but I want to say, do you uh, do you ever go to the limit of your board as fast as everything that you have? You said, okay, that is not going to be good, or you are or you was waiting like here. You're coming downhill. Uh, when you go to these downhills, uh, do you charge your board not 100%, or how do you work it?
Well, with this race, there was a big hill coming up into the downhill. Like you had to climb up the side of the mountain, kind of, to get to the start of the mountain. So I feel like that kind of wore out some of the battery. If I don't know, I've never had a problem with it, but I know my husband, where he's heavier and stuff, he'll have to run out some of his battery before going downhill. Because if you go downhill at 100%, it's going to have issues. You need to ride it down at least to 95.
I just going to say to everybody, I just make this question to her because that is very important. I was with my one wheel, and I was 100% charged, and I forget it, and I was riding, and that was a little downhill, and of one moment to the other, that disconnected because that was too much charged. That's why I tell to everybody, watch it. If you go downhill, please lose it about 5%, then you're going to have no problems. That's why I ask you about that I can give this information for everybody. So we are coming to a part that we are more than 1 hour here. That is very good. We're coming to a part that is very important for us. What do you like to happen in this year, the 2021? You
What do
like to happen?
I like in my life, or like with one wheels, or
Uh, you can say the two of them if you like, but of course, of one wheel is one of the important things. But you can say the two of them. What do you like for you to happen that
I,
this year bring us?
I mean,
First of all, you want.
I feel like
First
there's
of all,
going to be a lot more younger people one wheeling this year. I feel like people like there's a little he might be 16 now. He's either 15 or 16. He's Noah. He's so good at this, and he goes so fast. And I feel like he's going to start popping up and being better than some of the top people. I feel like that's going to randomly happen a lot. Just like Zoe last year, how you were saying how she beat all the boys on all the races.
just the
I
name.
think, yeah,
Yeah.
I think that it's going to be a lot of younger people who aren't to the age where they think like repercussions and, oh man, that really hurt when I fell off, I'm going to slow down a little bit. They're going to get right back up and keep going because they're young. And yeah, I think that they're going to take over the sport. It's not going to be us in our 30s anymore.
I think like this. I think is the young people is going to bring so good stuff for all of us. They're going to rock this one wheel. They are changing everything. They are not afraid.
Yeah.
They are like I want more and more, and that is going to make the sport no more interesting. And that's what we need. Put
Yeah.
this sport here. We are here, but they're going to put it here a little
Hmm.
more. But that is this step what we need to change this sport for a very very big sport in the world. We are today very big, but I think the only thing what I see is the one wheel is very big in America. Now
Hmm.
in Europe, they are. I think the only problem of the one wheel is not so big in Europe because you don't have no companies selling too much one wheels in Europe. Sometimes when you need a product, you have to ask it everything from America, and it's going to be very expensive.
And take
Uh,
forever to get it.
it's not the problem of get it. It's the problem you have long to get it. You have to wait a lot of time, and you have to pay lots of taxes.
Oh.
Sometimes it's very very expensive. Like you pay €100 on $100 for one thing, and you're going to pay 25% of what you pay. So then you have shipment, you have everything. When you see everything together, it's like you buy close to two times what you buy. You understand? Then it's very difficult for us.
Hmm.
And I think that is the only thing they have to change it because in America it's so beautiful and in Europe is so different for us to have it. And we want to have it. And that's what this company of One Wheel have to change and have to listen maybe a little more to us because we are the riders. And sometimes our opinion is very important.
Maybe they're trying to make a factory, in Europe somewhere, and they just don't have the funding for it yet, or don't know where to do it yet. You don't know. You don't know what they're doing. They might be
I
listening to you.
I hope for
Oh
everybody
yeah,
here.
they should. They should.
If
There's
they,
no reason
if,
not to, but maybe there's some logistics that go along with it that they just don't have figured out yet.
that's why if that happen, I'm going to call you again and I say they listen to you.
You're right.
And then I say we have to stop and we have to have all of us all together a nice drink. So first of all, I want to say you are a fantastic person, a very happy person. I know you from your videos. I know that you bring lots of fantastic energy for everybody.
Oh, thank you. I
Uh,
try.
that is the important thing. I think you are a fantastic writer. Don't
Thank you.
stop. Do what you love. That is the important thing. Flow with your one wheel. Teach us. We don't know new stuff for all of us. I think that is going to be very, 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 very good, very good. Oh, of course, he's telling something. I'm going to answer to this one. But first of all, I want to make you a nice compliment because you deserve it. I was very proud that you accepted my invitation. I was very, very, very happy in the moment you accepted. I think that is very important, not for me as a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. But for the community to bring lots of girls here, lots of ladies, lots of riders, and show that we are together in this thing. That we that is not just a sport for one guys, and I think the one wheel is has shown that is lots of ladies there. I think that is the sport that is more ladies electric riding. Uh, and we are changing the world. We are changing the ideas. We are changing for the positive way. And that's why for me, for my way, my side, I say thank you very much for coming. I was
Oh,
very honored to have you. I think you are a fantastic person. I want to say thank you to your husband to put all the set for you ready. That means he loves you a lot and he wants the best for you. We was running here in a private, nobody sees, but he was running here in the back to change because he see that was not so good, and that shows that it was interesting to show that you have a nice interview. I hope for everybody there who's going to see this interview later, give a big like for her, subscribe to the channel from them. I think the channel from them are very important for the community. Sometimes the people don't understand, but that is like this. If you leave a like and you make a comment, maybe they're not going to win no money with this, but his channel is going to come to the first of the YouTube, and everybody going to see the content from them as first, because YouTube is like a machine. If you see, oh, lots of likes, lots of a message, that means everybody's interested. Let's put that on top, and then you're going to see a channel growing and growing, and bringing more content on more interesting for you guys. Then go there. I'm going to leave all the links from her. I'm going to leave the links from the two of them. They are amazing persons. They are very happy persons. I hope that you find your house very fast, that you
Thank
enjoy
you.
it. Uh, and
Me
I just
too.
want to answer. I just want to answer here to because York he said something that is very sad for all of us here in Europe. Uh, in Europe, is illegal to ride one wheels,
Womp womp womp. That sucks. Come
and
on, Europe.
yeah, the problem we don't know no negative. That's why York is doing a demo here in Germany with us. He's organizing when we are trying to be legal, but that is a fight. There is so many years, and the police. They I don't want to talk about nobody bad, but the police have to do his work. If it's illegal, they have sometimes. I think they can close his eyes, but it's not easy. So I just want to say, if you are safe in your country, if you can ride, enjoy it. Here in Germany, in Europe, is very bad. The police, if they catch you riding, they take your device, and you're never going to see it again.
Oh. Oh,
And
that
you
stinks.
and then you have to pay a big fine. You can go to $500 to 3,000, and maybe you can go to jail too. There is a
Yeah,
guy here
that's
in there is a guy in Germany is going to go to jail uh, because he was
over.
riding.
Are you
Yes,
serious?
I'm swear to you. There is
How long?
he's going to come go 3 months in jail.
Oh, that's so ridiculous. That's
That is like
crazy. You're not
that is
allowed
the
having a
world.
good time.
Yeah, that's the world we are living.
Yeah, that's.
You want to be
I
green?
don't like
No,
seeing you have fun. I'm
you,
taking it away and you're
yeah,
getting locked up.
yeah. It's like this.
It's
Oh,
so
you want to be
ridiculous.
green? No, you're not going to be.
No.
You're going to have a small window, and you can see the green from outside. But just a positive thing. I just want to say to everybody, it's not good for us. I hope that we find solutions. We are trying. In a channel, we bring lots of persons now from around the world to speak about this matter. There is lots of countries. Last week was guys from America, guys from Australia, was the very important persons here. They talk. We're going to try to solve this problem in the best way, because it's very sad in Europe. 3 or 4 countries you cannot ride, and we are scared to ride, and the persons are selling his boards because they are afraid, and that is not the way. We want freedom, we want to have fun. That's why, guys, enjoy it, have a good time, don't lose the hope. If you are in a country like America, that you can have so much, in this way I like to live in America, because you guys have so much fun. And
I like how you said it this way. I got that.
yeah, sometimes you have to. Yeah, I don't want to be negative, but sometimes for it's difficult for us. Believe it. We are fighting so many years to be legal, and we see every time we fight, we go back and back and back. We go to the back, and we want to go to. We want to go. We want to be free. I just want to go
Yeah.
to my work. I just want to go and find my friend and have a nice time. I don't want to worry about police. I don't want to worry about nothing. And
Yeah.
in a moment, we have to worry about everything, and that is not so good. So, if you want, now is the time. I always leave the last words for you, for my guests, for the persons who come here to see you, or maybe they're going to see it later. If you want to send a message for your friends or for the persons who come here to see you. I leave you with the last message is for you. You can say it wherever you want.
Well, thank you for having me and for doing this. I think it's awesome that you're taking the time to talk to different writers and different people about things. If you're new to One Wheel, just stay confident. You'll get it. Like I said, I like to show my failures to show you that everybody fails. Nobody is awesome 100% of the time. And if they are, they're like an alien because there's no way you could be awesome 100% of the time. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I had so much fun. And you guys all have a good Easter or Sunday or whatever you're doing right now.
I was laughing here in the back, guys. Because she said everything beautiful. So I just want to say to everybody there, if you have the chance, go to the channel from the two of them. They are a fantastic team. They are friends. I make a new friend today. I'm going to take it you for. I think that is the important thing. What I bring from this channel is a friendship because next time I'm going to see you, I'm going to give you a nice hug to
Oh,
you
I
and your
love it.
man, and we're going to have a nice chat. And I think that is the important thing: friendship and making new things and creating. And that I hope that you coming here, you bring open lots of doors for the young girls, young ladies who want to start it this sport and they see it that is easy, that of course you need to work, and without no work you're not going to achieve nothing in your life.
Mm-mm.
That's why positive energy, don't think not negative. Go to the channel from them. There are lots of videos there, lots of information. There's video with informations that they sell the truth for you guys, and that is the important thing. That is a person who say that is if that is a shit is shit, or that if that is not okay, is not okay. And of course, yeah, is his Instagram and his Facebook. Enjoy it. Have a good night, a good day. Go for a ride, flow, and we see us tomorrow for the German. We're going to be with a nice lady tomorrow too. We support here in Germany too. Thank you very much for coming. That was
Thank you
fantastic
so
comment.
much for having me.
I
Josh
just
just put a new tire on my One Wheel. I'm excited. Time to ride.
hey, just you have to work, huh? Work it, please. She want to go out, and we're going to go out. Thank